Bait and move laterally.
Go
and
sit
open
down,
up a
man.
crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Go sit.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Check tight, check tight.
Greystone, travel.
A give to Smith out of the gun. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now back to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 19.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route.
Sit.
Drove it with excellent pace.
Sit.
Money throw right there.
Ismail, sit. Just sit down. Sit somewhere. You're going to sit somewhere. All right.
Hey! Hey! High 7. Go!
91 is the mic. Mike 91. I got him.
Topper! 5.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete to Smith. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Check.
General West.
Hot. Check 3. Check.
Go. Be grip.
On 2nd down now, it's Smith. There on the stop that time, Trevon Coley.
60 Pittsburgh.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
He'll look to throw.
Damn.
Completes it to
Thought he was
Bryant.
throwing it to fucking
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line.
But he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
He's crashing.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We go. 70 Indy.
Who that?
Yo, go.
91 is the mic. Hey, let's get this.
Shoot.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find Smith-Schuster, that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Damn,
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Yep. Hey, orbit.
Check 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91. Watch the run.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, good hit.
But it's incomplete.
Good hit.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, exit.
is the Mike. Mike 91. Nice, sweetheart. 91 is the Mike.
Go 6'6", pull it high.
Pick the edge.
Come, hey, Echo. Go.
On second down, it's Smith.
Stop.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. No score after one on EA Sports.
Ready. 18 Gators.
Mike 91. I got it.
Look at me. Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right.
Come on, man. They bullshitting, bro.
Incomplete. Nothing
Fucking
doing
pick,
there as
man.
the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And his kick here is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's not like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Browns drive about to get started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
25, check 25, check 25.
Run.
Check 24, check 24. Shoot.
They go jet sweep here with Chart. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
We got to step it up.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, Mike 52.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. That continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Crazy.
Point it right.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Come on, man. He out of here.
He's inside the 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Regular.
On the ground, it's Chubb. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
King.
Watch twit.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he couldn't hang on. Almost an interception there defensively. Instead, it brings up 4th. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tremont Smith. 83 yards.
I know, because he wouldn't have got that shit off. I was moving my linebacker and shit.
The point after
Yeah,
through
he
the
caught
raindrops,
me
up and good.
my adjustment
And the
and
lead
shit.
grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that
Oh
as
my
an offensive
God,
player,
killed me
you have
too.
a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0, our score. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL.
He just got mowed over like he ain't get the blocking at all. Like he ran straight through him.
Definition of fast, quick.
Nah, he tackled it. Yeah, he tackled it. He just ain't blocked
That
it.
happened fast and a big sack.
Nah, he ain't do it. He ain't do a good amount. Like, I stepped up in the pocket just so you could fucking block his ass.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Hey, one set. Checkpoint 54.
Now Mayfield.
Come on, bro. Y'all got to block. That's flag.
He
Yeah.
goes down.
Hold it.
There is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I ain't got my play in here. Boy, I have my play. Hey, back up. Yeah, bet your ass up, boy. Talking about some kick your mouth.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys
my
for
rookie.
getting it done, but
It's my rookie.
Of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
He shouldn't even have made that cutback right there.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
The last run got a couple here, 2nd and 8.
Back to you.
From the shotgun, they roll
The rookie! Come on, Lee! Rookie!
Just to the
Come on there!
1-yard gain.
But we just saw
Keep
a great
doing what you
example
doing,
of what we
rookie.
talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop.
Nah, he got off that shit.
The Bengals on 3rd.
He shed it like a motherfucker.
Okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, I tried to kill him.
And that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Watch the edge. Check. Crunch.
Hey, Charlie.
91 is the mic. Get your swarm on.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to sling
Give me
into
down.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
That ball was soaring, boy. This rain, boy.
The Browns drive about to get started. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats
What is you doing? Why is you going for the...
incomplete.
Like,
Antonio Callaway, the
what
intended
the
receiver,
fuck type shit
and
was
it's
that,
third
bro? That shit was crazy as hell. I'm like, man, what the fuck was that? He ain't even, nah, what's the name? Ain't even jump for the ball.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the
final few. What are you talking about? I'm not even on my phone. How am I on my phone? I'm at home. I'm not on my phone. What's up?
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Oh, yeah.
Final play of the half, Mayfield.
Oh, come on, bro. That's a Joku, man. He had him.
So we reach halftime here in our first Monday nighter of the season.
I don't know, man.
Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman.
It's already 2 o'clock right now.
Halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the carry, here's Smith. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30
My
for a
niggas
pickup
reacting
of 5.
way slow, man.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Ready? 90, Wolf.
Mike 91.
Now.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
49, check 49, check 49.
This is Smith. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Break.
91 is the Mike. Mike 91.
Hey, wahoo!
We ain't beginning to turn you up.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Going deep here for Bryant.
They pumping, bro.
Inside the 15. And he takes
they pumping, bro.
into Cleveland territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards.
Bro, I'm pressing triangle like a motherfucker, bro. Motherfucker ain't even move.
In the red zone. Smith. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Bullshit, bro.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here we
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Now this one complete to Smith. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
What's tight? Tight is right. 3 down, 3 down.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Jump off, boy!
Bengals.
I can't be everybody, man.
Schuster there to make the grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. The extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Jumper. Oh, no. Right there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Fact, you gotta be careful,
The
man. You're going
Browns
too
drive
much,
about
bro.
to get started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
180. 54 Mike.
It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Oh, that's a good-ass route.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And
they gotta stop pressing
muster a yard
turbo
here
right
to
there.
the 38.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield looks to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Bullet, though. He dropped
there,
that
but it's
bitch.
incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And good
He
penetration
just got a
here.
slow-ass
Down
spin
only
move,
to
boy.
about the 49-yard line. The second down play not much better than the first.
I
Just a
know,
gain
but
of
it's
1
still
there.
slow. It's just slow. Damn, why ain't I been using these plays right here, boy?
This offense in
man.
desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
What?
And again, it's Chubb. Just a 1-yard pickup.
A shoestring hit stick, though.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going.
I'm
He's such a
tired
big
of this
part of their
game,
offense.
boy.
I wonder if they might throw it a little and
This
come back to the
game
run.
started.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Shoestring hit stick. Oh, my man.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Regular. Smooth.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
I can't believe they even let you play. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike.
Hey, alert.
54. I'm here all day.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Time to go. Night.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Hey, watch out.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Come on,
Not
bro!
be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this
Look at
defense
that,
is going to
though.
get the football back near
That shit
midfield,
crazy,
right at
boy.
the 48. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Hey, seam 6.
91 is the Mike. Mike 91. Hey, let's get in them holes. 90.
Second and 1. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jannard Avery in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Complete.
Right there.
Smith has it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
That's why he know how to motherfucking play the goddamn zone. Oh, you know how you got that motherfucking touchdown over his fucking head.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They run it again with Chubb.
Like, why ain't he running, though, bro? Like, he not even fucking running.
Bringing him down defensively, J.D.
I can't even run.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's fielded at the 45.
Come
It's a
on, man.
42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Yeah.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
No game on this defense, no game.
They'll run with Smith. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Get off that damn block. I'm pissed off that.
They want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Three down.
Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91.
You go, night.
Now.
They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right.
Come on! What the hell is holding? It's going to be holding, though. Bruh, like, that picked me waiting for me, bruh. Like, what the fuck?
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating.
Bruh, I dropped, bruh. That's like the third pick, though. That's like the third pick I should have caught, though. Like, caught one in the end zone, dropped it. Another one, dropped.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
They weren't ready today, huh?
Squeeze.
Check it out, Reed. Whip.
You're out.
Watch the whip.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Look at that, bro.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice.
Man, that's T.J. Watt right there, boy.
Because that's a completion he makes.
T.J. Watt playing the zone.
9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or
Where's
do you
my
prefer
heel,
ping
man?
pong?
What,
back and
man?
forth like that, but it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Browns drive about to get started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the 12-yard line.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Regular.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mayfield.
What the
Under
fuck
2
was
minutes
that,
to
bro?
go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He finds Beckham complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes
He can't get breakaway speed with 93 speed, though. 94 speed. 93, 90. What? I mean, come on now. All right, get the hell out of here, bruh. He was like 3 people on him.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Nearly picked it off. He had a chance to
You gotta
come
jump
down with
up,
that in
man.
the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
He got to jump up for that,
The
boy.
incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield with it once more. Now Mayfield lost the football.
I couldn't pick it up, though.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
I couldn't pick it up,
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He's going to let it fly.
Give me the ball.
And that will be incomplete.
Oh, I got the animation.
Around and brings up 4th down.
Bro, you see the animation, though?
This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Ah, come on. Niggas, man, this shit. He gonna give me that animation,
And a
bro.
pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to
Right,
find
he was
out
out.
if this was a touchdown or not. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Come on, bro.
Be incomplete.
Like, you gonna give me the animation, but not let him catch the ball, though?
And defensively, that might just seal
Like, that's it right there. Like, how can you, like, that's the catch, bruh.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for sure.
I ain't get the hit stick, though, to go off.
You got playing to catch. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Rock it. Bravo. Protein spill.
Check. 36.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete.
They tried to play me, though.
16
I had to
seconds
pick.
now on the clock.
They tried to play me. You see the pick right there? Look.
They're still taking
Pick,
shots.
man. They trying to play.
To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays.
That was it, though. That was the
Because you have
pick.
enough of a lead, or do you try and extend it
Bill
because
can't
you
get
always
it, though.
feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey.
He's mine.
Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91.
Get it.
On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Look. They don't want to catch the ball, bruh. That's Denzel Ward out there, bruh. That's Denzel Ward right there. And that's a pick, bruh. That's a fucking pick. Oh, that was Greedy. Greedy Williams can't get a pick. I can't get a pick with nobody, bruh. For shit.
And with things looking pretty good on the
Can't get a
scoreboard,
fucking
they're gonna
pick,
keep the
can't get a
offense out there.
motherfucking nothing.
Go for it here on 4th.
Hey, lock it.
Hey, watch the ship.
Fire.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will
Caught that, though.
at their own 41
Caught that
yard
bullshit,
line.
but couldn't catch no other shit, though.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
And who the fuck is that?
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.
Why would you throw it that far in the middle, though?
He just waved the hand like, who cares? Let's get
Ah, shit. He ain't give a fuck today, boy. I tell you that, man.
As they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to
Them
put this one
niggas
behind
ain't
them.
give a fuck. Like, this shit just be motherfucking retarded. Oh, that's our Roby, number 29. I'm like, who the fuck is that, B? Yeah, I gotta redo my whole motherfucking shit, boy.